Alright, we're gonna talk a little bit about energy, and I'm gonna try to keep this short. So, everybody knows that when you're born, you're either a male or a female. I think some people would want to argue that, but I don't really understand why you would want to do that. So now, from this point, from this literal fact, we move on and we say the male exhibits masculine behavior, the female exhibits feminine behavior. Now, you look at these two types of behavior as energy. Yeah, because yes, the female can perform the actions that the male does. She just doesn't, usually. It's very different for her to do that because she's off doing the other more feminine things. And that's just what it is. Boys will be boys, girls will be girls. So now, what does it mean to have masculine energy, to move through the world with that presence, with that energy? It means that you engage the world, engage everything you see, but that you're willing to walk away at any time, that nothing controls you. That your attention is valuable because you're right there. Because you're not trying to please anyone or anything. You're just doing you. And you're trying to survive at your best. So then we have the feminine energy. Which this is the kind of thing where it's bubbly. It tries to manipulate and get things from other people and control. And yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because if you think that that's not the case, then prove me wrong. Alright. So, what's interesting is that they both lead to the same place. Now, obviously, we have the levels of energy, the levels of emotions. They go up the scale, and then we reach the level of positive emotions, and then it goes all the way up to peace. And on these higher levels of energy, there is a presence. There is an engagement with reality. Now, there's two different ways of doing this. The masculine version being different than the feminine version. Here's how this looks. First of all, it looks exactly like where you are right now, but the context shifts. So, if we were going to look at this from the masculine perspective, it's almost like you would see everything that you see around your eyes, and you'd feel everything that you feel, but it'd be more, and you'd zoom out, and you'd be very detached from everything. Very kind of just like, okay, yes, this is going on. I just did that. Very interesting. Or perhaps you wouldn't even have a thought about it. But you'd be very observing what's going on. Very meta. But now if we look at this from the feminine perspective, you're still very, very present. It's still very, very good vibes. But it's different. The texture is different. It's more engaged. It's like these boundaries on your vision. It's almost like you get sucked into reality. If that makes sense. It's not as detached. Whereas the masculine is this way, the feminine is just straight into it. And it like meshes with whatever is going on. Perhaps this is why when a woman will experience something or see something or remember something or think of an image, anything like that, it affects them so much because they are that thing. There is not this cool detachment going on. It's they literally are experiencing. They're right there. So that is the difference between the masculine energy and the feminine energy. And of course, yes, it is on a continuum where you could be neutral. You know, you could be very, very detached, or you could be very, very right into it. And it's just, it's another axis that you can add to your collection. All right. That's it for today. I have more videos coming in the future, and I will see you then. Peace.